Good morning, everyone. This is Al Rodi. This is 8 for 8. It's a beautiful Monday morning in downtown Halifax. I'm sitting in my backyard. I cut the lawn yesterday, and it feels really good to be sitting out here in summer weather with the beautiful trees and the birds chirping and all of that. And I'm so grateful to be alive and part of your lives this morning. I want to talk today about abandonment. Now, for some of you, this topic may not apply, but I imagine that almost everybody has had someone in their lives, whether it's an old partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, or husband or wife, or mother or father, or someone in your life who has abandoned you and kind of left you wondering what's wrong with me. You know, that question that comes up, what's wrong with me? In Tuesday night group the other night, we had a wonderful large group of 18 people there, and abandonment kind of showed up as an issue for two individuals. And as we worked on those two particular specific issues for two people, halfway through, I asked the group who's benefiting, and 12 out of the 18 hands went up. So clearly, abandonment is an issue in people's lives, and so I want to talk about it a little bit. You know, in the practice of Ho'oponopono, Dr. Hugh Len taught me that people show up to bug us. They show up in our lives to bother us because there's something inside us that needs to be bugged. And so when someone, even if it's a parent, when you're little, and someone was in your life for a short period of time and was your primary caregiver, and somebody that all I wanted was to be loved by my mother or father, that kind of feeling. And then that person either emotionally or physically abandoned you. That's devastating. But if we look at it from the perspective of Ho'oponopono, and then we can clean it up with EFT, which is wonderful. If we look at it from the perspective of Ho'oponopono, if that person, that primary caregiver or that lover or partner, showed up in your life to bring you information that streams perfectly from Divine Creator, no matter how painful it seemed at the time, you're at a moment in this time in your life when you're seeking answers and you're getting closer to things that you learn and feel and think about, otherwise you wouldn't be here, are more satisfying. So abandonment shows up to bring us perfect information, as painful as it is. We didn't come here to have an easy ride. We came here to clean up information, clean up energy that lives inside us by experiencing pain, and then by learning to love yourself and forgive yourself, and forgive the bearer of the bad news, forgive the person who brought the pain to us, or to you, or to me. And we all have these things. And so when we get that, we can realize that the bearer of that pain was truly bringing us a message from God, that it wasn't that person's fault. So if you're holding grudge or blame or anger towards someone who may have abandoned you, you have to realize it was a gift. As difficult and terrible as it may seem, it was a gift, and forgiveness is the key. Loving and accepting of yourself more and more every day, so that you can receive the gift of perfect information streaming from God, so that you can be open to it and loving of that information, as painful as it may be. And I hope that makes sense. So I keep coming to the same conclusion over and over, and that is that the pain, it doesn't really matter what it is. In our lives, it either feels good or it doesn't feel good. And if it doesn't feel good, we can call it pain. We can classify it as pain. And so the pain of abandonment is the same as the pain of fear, or the pain of anger, or the pain of judgment, or the pain of guilt and shame, frustration, anything that is not satisfying to us, or inspirational to us, or joyful to us can be called pain. And when you have pain, you hold that pain in your hand and you look at it and you say, "Oh, I have this pain," and it's perfect information from Divine Creator. And what do I do with it? I want to feel just a little bit better. Okay, so in the idea of abandonment, somebody abandoned me and it hurt deeply. But what I wasn't understanding in that pain was that it was a gift from Divine Creator, from higher power. And so this is a really, really hard concept for most people to get. But when all of a sudden that aha moment goes, "Oh, I get it," then everything falls into place for you. Because anytime somebody brings you pain, you can see it as a gift. You can choose to accept it. You can choose to clean on it. "I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me and thank you." You can choose to feel bad for a little while. I usually tell my clients no more than 6 seconds. And they'd say, "Oh, isn't that interesting? I felt some pain. God must be really trying hard to talk to me here, to help me heal what it is that's inside me that I came here to heal." So let's tap on the karate chop point. Even though I have this feeling of abandonment in my life, whatever that means to me, I love and accept myself deeply and completely. Someone abandoned me. Could have been mom or dad. I just wanted to be loved and held. Could have been a partner, an old friend, a group of friends. Maybe I was in a clique when I was in grade 7 and they all rejected me or abandoned me. Oh well, that was then, and this is now. And I accept the possibility that God was bringing me perfect information and continues to bring me that information as similar energy, similar pain. And I love and accept myself deeply and completely in this moment. Even though I feel the pain, that was then, and this is now. And I love and accept myself deeply and completely. I've been abandoned by someone that I cared deeply about. Perfect information streaming to me from Divine Creator. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I was abandoned by someone that I cared about. I just wanted to be loved and held. Oh well, that was then, and this is now. And I can love and hold on to myself. I can love and hold on to that little person who lives inside me, who is angered and injured and hurt, and unconditionally love that little person who lives inside. I can unconditionally love myself deeply and completely, and connect completely with my higher power, with Divine Creator, and ask God to stream more perfect information to me until I totally understand and feel at peace inside my heart. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. This is Al Brody. This is 8 for 8. Beautiful downtown Halifax. I think we're going to send a notice throughout the week here early, but I believe that we have Evelyn Apston coming on next week to join us. And we'll send you her bio and tell you all about her. I'm really looking forward to hearing what she has to say. I may be on the road next week, so Evelyn will be bringing you her message, and Paul will be managing that. Although Paul hasn't been informed of that, but I'm informing him now. So we'll talk about that through the week, and we'll send you out a little notice to let you know a little something about Evelyn. And thank you so much for the feedback. We've got almost 50 responses now to our survey, and I'm compiling the information and starting to take some action on bringing you more guests and more kind of advance notice as you have overwhelmingly asked for advance notice on the topics. So I'm going to start planning the topics in advance, and that's all good, and thank you for that. I really appreciate it. I love you. Thank you. Have a wonderful week. Stay closer to your spirit. Work less. Accomplish more. Bye.